Hey, Jamie, how's your day going so far?
Hey, Alex. It's been all right, just getting through the usual stuff. Back-to-back meetings, emails, reports. What about you?
Same here. I had a ton of emails this morning. I spent almost an hour just sifting through them and sorting out what's urgent. I swear, sometimes I wonder how I get anything done with all the distractions.
Oh, tell me about it. I've got a stack of things to do, but it feels like I'm just firefighting all day long. Someone always needs something right now.
Yeah, I get that. Like just yesterday, I thought I could finally tackle that presentation, but then a colleague stopped by with a last-minute request for a report. It's like no matter how much you plan, something always pops up.
Exactly. I had something similar happen this morning. I was about to dive into a project when I got an email from HR about an issue with my leave balance. Of course, I had to stop everything to deal with that.
HR is always like that. So quick to get you to fix things, but never really urgent until it's on your plate, right? How did you manage to squeeze that in?
It took a little juggling. I flagged the email and said I'd respond later, then got back to my task. But then, of course, I got pulled into a meeting about the marketing campaign. You know how those are always running overtime because someone has an opinion on everything.
I know, right? We had a meeting like that last week. We were supposed to be discussing budget adjustments, but it turned into this long debate about design aesthetics. I'm all for creative input, but it was getting way off track.
Sounds like a nightmare. At least you got through it. I swear, meetings are the worst. They take so much time out of the day, and then half the time, you're just repeating stuff you've already discussed.
Seriously, I'm almost starting to think we could do a better job with less meeting time. Like, if people just communicated the basics in a quick email, it could save us so much time. I bet half of the things we discuss could be handled in 5-minute updates.
Oh, totally. A good update email would save everyone the hassle of sitting through an hour of back and forth. But you know what? I don't think the higher-ups are ready for that yet. They like the in-person feel of it all. Feels like there's more impact if people are sitting in the same room, I guess.
Ugh, that's so true. But hey, let's be real. It's just an excuse to not get things done. At least with emails, you can quickly review the info at your own pace and respond when it makes sense.
Exactly. That's my favorite part about email. No one's interrupting me in the middle of my thoughts. But anyway, speaking of work, did you get any progress on that report you're working on?
Yeah, finally made some headway after that marathon meeting earlier. I think I'm almost done, just need to tidy up some charts and make sure all the data aligns. It's been one of those tasks where you keep double checking because you're paranoid something's going to be off.
I get that. When I'm working on something like that, I end up going over it a million times. I'm sure it's fine, but there's that voice in my head going, what if I miss something?
Exactly. It's like you have all the numbers in front of you, but something still doesn't feel right. Have you heard back from your manager about that big project proposal you sent last week?
Oh, don't even get me started on that. She got back to me this morning with a whole list of things to revise. Mostly small stuff, like changing a few sentences and adjusting the formatting. But still, I thought I was done with it.
Oh man, that sounds like a tough break. But at least it's just formatting and minor changes. I've had proposals where I had to rewrite entire sections because the client suddenly changed their direction.
Ugh, that's the worst. And then you have to scramble to get everything updated in time for the next meeting. The worst part is, they never seem to give you enough time to fix it properly. It's like, hey, can you change this by the end of the day? And you're like, do you want it to be done right? Or just done?
Ha ha! Exactly! I think every office worker knows that feeling. It's like they want things done in an instant, but if it's not perfect, you're the one who'll get called out. So, what's on your agenda for the rest of the day?
Well, after this chat, I'm going to try to finish those revisions for the proposal and send it back to my manager. Then, I've got a couple of follow-up emails to send to the team about that product launch we've been working on. After that, I'll probably dive into my to-do list and see what else is lurking in there.
That sounds like a pretty packed afternoon. I've got to get through a few meetings this afternoon, then wrap up this report I was talking about. Once that's done, I'm hoping to check in with the marketing team about the campaign we're launching next month. Fingers crossed, it's smooth sailing from here.
Sounds like a solid plan. Honestly, I think after today, I'll need a whole weekend to recover. My brain feels like it's been in overdrive all week.
Tell me about it. I swear, when the work week ends, I just collapse. It's like my brain needs to shut down for a full 24 hours to recharge.
Haha, same. It's the only way to stay sane. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get everything done. Just gotta power through the grind.
Yup, it'll all come together. And hey, once it's over, we can enjoy that sweet feeling of accomplishment. For now, though, it's back to the grind.
True that. Let's get to it then. Talk later.
Good luck with the proposal. Catch you later.